iconic, isn't it, this theme tune?
It's just great.
It means one thing, it means Neighbours. They're celebrating 35 years on Ramsay Street, would you believe it?
5 years.
We're going to be enjoying, while they endure a week of drama, that will see 3 deaths and 5 weddings.
What a way to celebrate 35 years. Joining us to celebrate this huge televisual milestone are the brilliant on-screen husband and wife, Jackie Woodburn and Alan Fletcher, who, of course, play Dr. Karl and Susan Kennedy. Good to see you this morning.
Hello, Kate.
Thank you.
Hi, Ben.
Lovely to see you too. We're just so sad that we can't be with you in person.
Now, explain that, first of all, why you can't be with us in person and why you're there and we're here today rather than right here in the studio.
Well, as you know, there have been some necessity for some travel restrictions, primarily a lot of it to do with insurance, to be honest, and obviously Fremantle Media, who use us on Neighbours, or employ us on Neighbours, they've placed the safety of cast and crew and everyone in the building as at the highest level. So we at this stage we just had to be cautious.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously we're all very disappointed, but it's not a time to, you know, to second guess the experts. So we've just got to stay put, unfortunately, but we send you lots of love and we really encourage you to get on board with us next week. Yeah.
Well, there's lots of love coming in for you this morning. As soon as we mentioned that you were coming on, we had a message from Nick on Twitter saying, I'm excited to see Jackie and Alan. They're both truly wonderful people. Light up our screens every afternoon for 35 years. It's an extraordinary thing that Neighbours has been going for this long. Can you guys believe that you're still there, you're still doing it and still loving it? Yeah.
Well, I can believe I'm still loving it because I get to work with this beautiful woman every day of the week. It makes a big difference to my
I pay him well to say stuff like that.
But when we first started the course, we were there we were only going to be there for a year, and 1 year became 2, became 4, became 5, and it's been like that all the way. And but it's passed in such a blur, really. It's just gone like that.
And Neighbours is one of those Australian soaps that, I don't know if I'm right, but it feels like we Brits love it as much as the Aussies do. I mean, it was a particularly big part of my life as a student. Yeah. I might say more about my studying than anything else, but people literally would congregate together to watch it. I mean, we love it over here, don't we? Do you get that reaction as well?
Oh, certainly when we visit the UK, the fans in the UK are fantastic, which is, you know, again, why we're so disappointed we won't get to see you all. But no, they love the show. They love the characters. They follow the storylines avidly. They're just such a huge part of our lives now.
Yeah, particularly the wonderful student community, university age, who I've shared some great parties with over the years. Their love of Neighbours was wonderful.
Now, tell us about these celebrations, because we've got a week of big drama and actually some later night episodes as well. So perhaps not a bit more racy and a bit more edgy than we're used to.
Yes.
Well,
we're calling those episodes "Sexy Neighbours."
They're quite different, but they of course do tie into the earlier episodes very well. So they integrate extremely well. Basically, it's the late night ones. They're the ones where the really high drama is happening, and in the earlier episodes we have, as you know, 5 weddings happening as well, which is a very interesting contrast in the evening.
It's fantastic. People are going to absolutely love it. I'm sure they are. And it's great to see you two getting on so well, because you two as a couple, we've loved you together over the years. You've had your ups and downs. Is this week going to be a good thing for you two as characters?
Well, there's the great thing about this story is that aside from the 5 episodes that are incredibly dramatic, it doesn't all get wound up nice and neatly. There's the aftermath of what happens is as dramatic and as riveting as the events themselves. So there's a lot of repercussions for us and our relationship. So some more ups and downs to come.
Do you know, it's funny, we're just talking about sort of how many people have done the hard yards and gone through Neighbours, and how it's still there for all of us. It's been a hugely important part of our lives. We're thrilled, even though you're not here in the studio. And Alan, it was lovely last time we saw you in the studio when your band was performing, and hopefully you're going to be back in the UK performing very soon. That we will get you here eventually, but enjoy your celebrations. We will certainly be sharing a drink for you all over here.